mobile app. Powered by Ritchie Law Firm. Injury lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it.
Go to RitchieLaw.com.
That's RitchieLaw.com.
How is it nearly the end of the school year already? It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah on Mix 101.5. When is Luca officially done?
He is done on Friday, and I will be going to Krispy Kreme with him.
Good for you.
His annual tradition.
That is awesome. Today, Brian, I'm experiencing something that you got to experience last week. That is Sophia's last day of school, which means it's her first last day of school picture ever. How fun is that?
It's the best, man. You're going to have a moment today where you'll really think about it. Really think about
In what way?
Because I remember last week, Edie finished up her last day of preschool. And I thought, oh, my God, she just looked a little bit older that day.
Oh, yeah.
You know, oh, my God, because you can kind of remember do you remember when you went to preschool?
Yeah, clearly, vividly. Like I went there
I do.
yesterday. No, I don't, Brian. I'm
Do you
sorry.
remember any preschool?
No.
I do.
Really? Yeah,
No, I
so do
don't.
I. So that's what I think about. Like, whoa, that's like burned into my memories. So that means it's burned into her memories. She's
Yeah.
recording. This is real life. This is real parenting.
Yes.
Because Sophia's your first, so it's like, you know, it's a different feeling when you know their brains are recording.
Oh, yeah, you got to watch your P's and Q's.
I think
we're working on that still.
I think I started remembering stuff after when I was like 14, 15, Brian. You asked me stuff when I was like 14, 15. I can remember post that. But you go before fourth grade, man. I'm having a hard time. I'm sorry.
I got to tell you, I remember being in the slide in my preschool, and it had like a little house at the top, and all of us would sit in there and like gossip as like 4-year-olds. I totally remember doing that.
If only that would have been a podcast.
Oh, man. It is fun listening to the conversations the kids
They're
have.
hysterical.
Also, today, the first ever side-by-side of the first day of school and the last day of school picture.
I never take last day of school pictures, only first
That's
days.
interesting to me. I feel like I see a lot of that every single year because
Not for me.
Oh, it's satisfying, though, a before and after.
Yeah, I
Yes.
just never thought about it.
Oh, yeah. Maybe this year you can start.
Maybe I will start this year.
But also, knowing Sarah, she will not do that because she does not want to be like everybody else that's doing the same
I
thing.
don't do it for that reason, Kyle.
I'm just saying.
It has to come from the heart.
Yeah, and I also usually get caught up. I mean, we'll be at Krispy Kreme in the back of the car eating a donut, and his little eyes are rolling in the back of his head, and he'll go,
Brian, you have me now desperately thinking anything I've done before at the age of 10.
Can you remember anything?
You don't have a preschool memory being on the playground or coloring a
I remember the
worksheet?
sandbox. I remember when I turned 6, my dad came up to me, and I guess this is first grade, but my dad came up to me. He's like, "You'll never be 5 again." And I was like, when do I get to be 5 and a half? I remember that memory. You don't have anything like that in your brain?
There's like three things, I guess a couple things, but like when it comes to school, not really. I remember being in this play called DuckTales and Bobby Socks, where I was like the main cast member, Curtis Jackson Rockstar.
Oh, that's fun.
And I was living in this small town. I'm like 9 or 10. This is in front of a lot of people in this major auditorium in a small town.
About to say.
Whatever. I was really building this up. I was like Leonardo DiCaprio. No, I'm kidding.
This major rural
I bet there were
Indiana
10 people in
auditorium.
that room.
There was a lot of people, but I was supposed to be disguised. You know, nobody knew who I was. Curtis Jackson Rockstar, and so I had like normal kind of regular wear on, but underneath it was my Rockstar bedazzled sequined outfit.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember trying to take it off. My big reveal in front of the dozens of people that were there in this major auditorium I was at. And, of course, Clumsy Kyle. He's been there his entire life. The zipper got stuck on the jacket that I was wearing.
Of course it did.
And then I had a hard time getting that off. And then the crowd, we're like little kids
You're
at the time.
adorable.
Everybody's just laughing.
And you think it's
Couldn't-
at you, but really it's because you're so cute.
And I was making a scene of the situation. I couldn't get the jacket off. I also had sweatpants on. Severally wore sweatpants way too much going to school growing up. And I was trying to get my sweatpants off. Those got caught on the shoe. And then finally, after like a minute and a half of desperately struggling to reveal myself as, hey, I'm Curtis Jackson Rockstar, I was huffing and puffing by the end of that.
Oh, that's me.
Out of breath.
Hannah Montana.
There you go. Guys, I found my one memory that I remembered before the age of 10. You're
I
welcome.
didn't realize it was going to be a traumatic one.
I'll tell you something I'll never forget. Kyle saying regular wear.
Regular wear.
I had to take off my
Civilian
regular wear.
Yeah. What?
Can we use that word forever now?
I don't know.
Yes.
What should I have said? I was really struggling in that.
Plain clothes.
Your normal clothes?
Plain clothes, normal clothes.
No, regular wear.
AKA regular wear. That's what everybody says. Do you like the regular wear I'm wearing
Regular
today?
wear is fire.
That is
Okay.
awesome.
It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah. I'm Curtis Jackson.